I changed.
So we initial that.
Right. Outside or inside?
Anyway, just by the word go.
Yeah, yeah, and the go. Right, anything else?
Let's talk it over with him.
No, he's
He
changed.
signs yours and you sign his. Initial.
Initial this first.
For the United Kingdom. Similar agreements are going into force with the other participating countries. These agreements mark the fulfillment of an outstanding feat of constructive statesmanship. I remember well the deep feeling which I heard over the wireless Mr. Marshall's great speech at Harvard, a continent to another, and in fact, get together, put up your plan, and we will try to carry it out. It was one which few, in the light of the European situation, could resist. I believe that we and our friends who now make up the organization of the European Economic Cooperation have played our part well. In the short time, and a year in matters of this kind is a short time, we and the other participating countries have worked together in a great cooperative effort. Now, our task is defined. Our mutual undertakings have been settled, and we can go forward to achieve that economic stability in Europe which alone can make enduring peace possible. This occasion is a tribute to the statesmanship of your great Secretary of State and our friend, Mr. George Marshall. Sir, I met him first in Moscow over a year ago, and since then we've worked together in all these great international occasions. I've never ceased to value his frankness, his directness, his cordiality, and his vision. It is the last which gave birth to the European Recovery Program, which, and as such, will go down to history. In achieving the successful outcome of our efforts, we are also conscious of the great debt of gratitude we owe to you, Mr. Ambassador, for all the help and guidance you've given us throughout the development of this scheme. It is indeed appropriate that you should sign this agreement on behalf of the United States. In the signature of this agreement, we inaugurate a period of what I'm sure will be cordial cooperation with the Economic Cooperation Administrator, Mr. Hoffman. We welcome the assistance of the special mission in this country under the very, very able leadership of Mr. Finlater. We shall not dissipate this aid, nor shall we relax our efforts. We shall find in this far-sighted action by the United States a fresh spur towards the achievement of European recovery. We admire, Mr. Ambassador, your great contribution when the war ended. Say that with your generous aid from those ordinary people of America, not the capitalists, not the wealthy, not merely the people with vast sums, but the ordinary citizen of America, who through their taxes and through their contribution will make the aid to recovery of Europe possible and will enable us to get on our feet. I can only say with gratitude to them all, through you, Mr. Ambassador, if you'll convey it, our thankfulness, our gratitude. And I can say in conclusion, with the Chancellor of the Exchequer on my side, with a conscientiousness that the whole of His Majesty's government feel, we will not fail you in this effort.
Mr. Secretary, may I first thank you for the very generous remarks that you have made about Mr. Marshall, about the American people, the common people of my country, and about my government. In expressing my appreciation of your generous remarks, I'm sure Mr. Finletter joins me wholeheartedly. And then may I say that the signing of the Economic Cooperation Agreement by the United Kingdom and the United States is one more step in the progress of the program designed to foster European economic recovery. The success of this great program depends upon the resolution with which the people of Europe work together to recapture their economic stability. The confidence which the people of the United States have reposed in the successful outcome of this enterprise has been made clear by the action of Congress when it appropriated the huge sum of $5 billion for the initial period of the program. This was an unprecedented undertaking by one country in behalf of other countries. That is, the bilateral agreements and the Paris Convention of April the 16th of this year are intimately related. The pledges contained in the latter, formulated by the participating countries themselves, are identical with the basic undertakings recited in the former. Say finally, Mr. Secretary, that for me it is a great personal pleasure to associate my signature on behalf of my country with your signature on behalf of your great people.